Hi, I'm Kristen, elementary kindergarten teacher, and I give Google Classrooms a 4 out of 5. I use Google Classroom in my classroom as we go from remote to hybrid quite frequently with COVID. So right now I'm using it as my main resource of teaching. I pre-record videos, place it on my Google Classroom, and then let my students come to it when they are ready to start their schooling for the day. So when they're accessible to use it. So use it daily. I do a virtual every day as well to the pre-recorded videos. So very daily. Starting this year, it's been a very good tool to have for my students and as for I. I like Google Classroom a lot. It is very easy to use. I'm not the most tech-friendly person, and I found it very easy to use. As long, and for me, I feel maybe not mastery of it, but I feel very not an expert, but semi-close to an expert where I can teach my parents that aren't as tech-friendly, even as I am, which I'm not very, to use it as well, in the different folders. They're easy to access what they need to complete each day. So Google Classrooms has been a godsend to me. So I am more than appreciative of this software. It's some things I don't like about Google Classroom. I think when I first started using Google Classroom, the different boxes at the top, there's a stream one, a classwork one, and there's a third one. I'm not sure off the top of my head what that is, just because I use the Google Classroom a lot. At first, a lot of my students were using the stream. So we would have an assignment, because I'm very organized, assignments up pretty far in advance. But they wouldn't have the worksheets because my class, they pick up a packet every first day of the week, whether it be on Monday, and then they're doing the worksheet, which watching the videos. So they would see a video, but then they wouldn't be able to find the worksheet. Well, that worksheet hadn't been for that week. So that stream, I think, can be a little complicated, but once you get into that Google Classwork where they see the different folders for the different days of the week that we're setting up, it became a lot easier. So that was my only downfall of Google Classroom. But other than that, I think it's easy to use. I love the Google Meet at the top. That's where I do all my virtual meetings. It's just one link. They don't have to sign in or find it every day through an email, things like that. It's just a one-click shop. Another maybe slight problem I have is in the beginning of, I teach kindergarten, and another teacher and I were sharing the class just because our class size for kindergarten was so small. So when I'm in there doing my live virtual, she's unable to get her class in there because we have had so many kids come to our class later on in the school year. So now we are two classes, but we're one Google Classroom together. So just finding, but that's not really Google Classroom's fault. Just those are my only two complaints. But other than that, I think it's great. It's a wonderful tool. Like I said, my favorite thing is how organized it is and how easy, our non-tech people can use it and feel pretty good about it. So thumbs up to Google Classroom.